Good morning, everybody. Here we're broadcasting in from the Windy City in Chicago, and it's truly living up to its name here today. Very exciting stuff here. We have first annual USGA minor tournament here. We have Chicago in the primarily blue jerseys, and then we have the Midwest team in the green and black. We're looking forward to a great game. This is a great initiative from the USGA minor board to put this together, and we're looking forward to where it sees going in the future. And we have the balls up in the air. Midwest gets the ball broken down. Here we go, moving forward. Number 7 there, Park O'Donoghue, Detroit, going up to number 5, Ambrose from Cleveland. And there we go, it was shot in, falls short. Kick out by Chicago. Ronan Young from Pittsburgh, Midwest. Over to Ambrose. And nice point. Who scored that point? Let's see here. That's it. Midwest is on the board. We have that's Park O'Donoghue from Detroit there on the Midwest team. Scored that point, and that was a lovely score. Chicago getting ready for the kick out. A bit of movement around the field here. And broken down, breaking ball down on the field. There we go, Midwest, nice movement of the ball. Number 7 there, Park O'Donoghue, Detroit. Chicago gets the ball back. And now Chicago's moving forward. Chicago moving nicely around in the field there. Okay, we're getting the ball moving along here. It's the middle of the field. We're moving forward. Chicago's on the attack. Nice pass in from Chicago. Chicago being cautious on their attack. Looking for the open man inside. Number 9 on Midwest gets possession of the ball. And looks like it's... Okay, Midwest has possession of the ball. Pushing the back. Referee awards a free. Today we are going to have the solo and go rule is being enacted for today, and so is the 2-point score. So that's going to be in the trials here today in this USGA minor tournament. Nice kick up the field. Midwest have it around the middle of the field, moving forward. On the far end of the field there, Chicago getting stuck in there, gets possession of the ball. And it looks like it goes out over the end line. Lads getting... Oh, that's looks like it's a 45. We have Mary from USGA here on the camera as usual. Mary doing a great job. Thanks, Mary, for all your efforts. It's great to be able to let the people see this all around the country, be able to tune in to watch this. And the 45's taken. Oh, false. Missed kick there on the 45. And Chicago's on the attack. Nice ball up. And Chicago still has possession. Moving the ball around nicely. That's it. Good pressure from the Midwest. And here we have Chicago running up the wing here. Nice ball in. And it looks like that's going to go wide over the end line. Okay, everybody getting settled up here on the field, getting back into position. So far, Mary, good game? Yeah.
Yeah, very good, yep. Great to have everybody here.
And the kicker now for the Midwest is Rafi People from Detroit. He kicks it out here to number 6, which is Brennan Shea out of Buffalo. So the Midwest is a geographically challenged division, so they've put together several minors from across the division who don't normally get game time, but it's great to see us being able to have a Midwest team here and put that in. And Chicago has possession of the ball down on their back line. Okay, back into the Midwest. On Chicago's possession again. Okay, The wind definitely, I think, is a factor out there today. It's a little bit windy out there this morning. So number 6, Brendan Shea, ball up to number 5, Ambrose Beach. And Ambrose moving right in. And Justin Walsh, oh, hard luck. Justin goes for the goal, but he doesn't get it. Waiting for the ball coming out here from Chicago. Short ball out. Running Young from Midwest, chasing them down. Okay. Chicago has possession of the ball around the middle of the field. I said the wind definitely a factor today in some of the passing and stuff. We need to keep those short passes with the wind. It looks like that was Andrew Kilbane from Cleveland. And who's that on the far end? With number 7 there from Chicago contesting the ball. And Midwest kicks the ball in. Do we have anybody inside? And the goalie has possession of the ball. Chicago goalie kicks the ball out. There we go. Chicago's on the attack, moving the ball up nicely up the field. Let's see, Midwest gets possession here again. We have number 6 there. Brendan Shea is definitely factoring in there in that half back line. And he gets the ball to Andrew Kilbane from Cleveland. That's kick pass. We've got Ambrose from Cleveland. Ambrose is factoring a lot in the game here around the middle of the field. He's moving up, getting good possession of the ball. And he goes to Paul O'Donoghue from Detroit. Back to Ambrose from Cleveland. See if we get them moving the ball up here. It's good. Free given to the Midwest. Running Young for the Midwest on the ball, number 10. Solo and go. Moving up, looking for the ball in. And wide ball. Good movement of the ball, though. I mean, these lads are getting it going. Like I said, good to see the initiative from the USGA Minor Board getting this tournament up and running. I'm sure they'll be looking to grow this over the years. Ball up from Chicago. And we have Padraig O'Donoghue from Detroit on the ball. Chicago moving the ball nicely up the field. They're number 5. Definitely pushing through. Up into their number 11. Chicago nicely on the attack. Oh, loses possession of the ball. And Midwest keeper just kicks it out. Ball moving up, still in the half back line there. See what comes out of this. Bend on. Somebody's got to pick this up. Number 12 from Chicago gets possession back for Chicago. Over to number 19. Nice hand pass over to number 5. And Midwest has possession back of the ball. And here we go. Midwest is on the attack here again. Like I said, the wind definitely being a factor in this game today. Free given, awarded to Chicago. And remind everybody that the solo and go is in play here today, so that is a rule they're trying out here today with the USGA Minors. Ball still in. Chicago has the ball. Number 12 for Chicago. Let's see what happens in here. Midwest cleans it up there in the back line. Great job. We need to get some of the passing down a little bit cleaner so they can move up the field nicely. Ambrose from Cleveland are definitely moving around the field a lot. He's in the midfield. He's in the back line. Looks like that's Conal Gannon there from up in Cleveland has possession of the ball, number 11. Kicks the ball up into the corner. See, can the Midwest make anything out of this? No, and Chicago gets possession of the ball back. Good work from Chicago getting possession of that ball back, and now they're on the attack. Ambrose definitely seems to be finding himself in the right place at the right time here in this game. He's sitting out around the midfield, patient. And the Midwest still possession of the ball in the half forward line. And Chicago's definitely not making it easy for them. Like I said, Ambrose's patience is definitely paying off here. Kicks it in, but there's nobody there for to get possession of that ball. So far, it's taken both teams a little bit to settle in here, but they're finding out a lot about each other here in the first 10 minutes of the game. So at the minute, we just have a scoreline: Midwest 1 to Chicago's nothing. But Chicago could definitely change that on the way up. But that's a great stop there by the Midwest back. There we go. Ambrose just taking his time. And he's up to Andrew Cobain. Andrew's from Cleveland Club. They're getting himself in a little bit of trouble there, running into Chicago. A couple of Midwest guys around there. See who's going to get possession of this ball here and get it under control. Okay, Chicago nicely moving the ball up. Chicago's on the attack here. Looking good, running along the ball. Number 5, nice solo on the ball up the field. Number 12's on the ball. We had number 6 there, Midwest, Brendan Shea, trying to change that, but it looks like, and the Midwest is just going to kick that, knock us over the line, so that'll be a 45 going in for Chicago. Keeper Rafi People from Detroit for the Midwest there. He's waiting, getting the ball returned. It's coming back. Referee Hud Wilkins out there today on the field. He's getting the ball placed here for the 45. Chicago's coming in here to take the ball, see what we can get done here. Can they get on the score sheet? He picks it up. Referee calls it back. It's a jump ball. Okay, we have a jump ball here. Boys are fighting for it. Yes, into the Midwest hands. We have right on the end line. Is it going to stay in? Yep, stays in. We had number 13 there, the Midwest, Declan O'Connell from Detroit. This lad here on the ball, I know who this is. This is Danny O'Donovan, right? That was at the USGA County Trials. Good footballer. It gets a little scrappy in there, Mary, whenever they get in around the goals. Lovely point there. I think that was Danny that scored that, was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Danny that scored that one. And we're all level here, folks, in the Windy City with the score line of 1 point to 1 point. Not entertaining, but definitely not high scoring. But I think once the teams get settled in here, we're going to see a lot of stuff happening. Goalie's getting prepared, ready for his kick out here from the Midwest. Like I said, that's Rafi People from Detroit. Kick out. It's over the head. And now we have Chicago on the attack. Yes. Midwest down on the ball. That's number 17. That's Tyler. And Tyler's from Detroit. So the Midwest team is a mix of Buffalo, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Toronto, putting together a team so that they could come here and compete in this tournament. Obviously, these kids wouldn't be practicing a lot together. Oh, nice point. That was Donnie again there. Nice point. So Chicago goes to the front here with 2 points to 1 point for the Midwest. I definitely see Donnie as an upcoming footballer for the future here. I noticed him at the Chicago Trials whenever we had them here for the USGA Junior All-Ireland team. He'll definitely be one, I'm sure, the managers from that team are going to be watching. And Midwest kick out here. Moving around the field. See where the kick out goes, straight up the middle. Do we have any feelers of the ball? There's Danny O'Donovan on the ball again. Danny's definitely making himself noticed here in this game. And Chicago still has possession of the ball. See, can they get themselves a score out of it? And kicked into the keeper. Keeper just kicks it out. Okay, Midwest on the ball. See, can they get control of this and get it moved up the field? Chicago has possession of the ball again. Like I said, that's Danny O'Donovan again. He seems to be all over the field here in the last few minutes. And let's see here. And we have a wide ball. Like I said, they're getting good chances for scoring. They're just not getting the ball finished. But we're seeing good movement up and down the field.
We are.
Yeah, Midwest taking their kick out, getting that ball set up. Like I said, it is high winds out here today, so as you can see, the ball's falling off the tee there with the wind. Which, I mean, whenever you have wind like this, it always makes for a bit of a scrappier game. And we had the ball kicked out into the Midwest hands here. We had, that was James from Detroit kicking the ball up. And we have that ball into... Who's that on the ball? Okay, Chicago possession of the ball. Referee has... Oh, he moved it up there. Midwest did not give the space to Chicago that's required. So
Number 6 is Darren Bridges.
Number 6 is Darren Bridges. Good friend of mine, John Bridges, is his father, also on the steering committee for the USGA Junior All-Ireland team. It's great to see these lads. The future of that team out here probably today. I'm sure there'll be people that are out here this weekend that definitely the management panel from the Junior All-Ireland team will be watching some video on and seeing what's up and coming in the line here through the USGA minors. Ambrose Rogers. Ambrose Beach on the ball again. Ball over on the far sideline. Kicked along the ground. That's Justin Walsh. Pittsburgh on the ball. Hand pass into Midwest. And can they get a score out of this? And yes, that's a good finish, Mary, wouldn't you think?
Very good score, yeah.
We're all leveled up again here. 2 points to 2 points. Not much between these teams.
No. I don't know what to say. This is my job.
Here we go. With Chicago, great possession of the ball. Number 9 from Chicago. Nice ball up in there to Danny Donovan from Chicago. Danny jukes right, Danny jukes left. And Midwest takes possession of the ball. That's it. A little bit of a fight for it on the ground. Who's going to come out of the huddle with it? Yep. And Chicago still has possession of the ball. And that's it. Midwest bending that ball. Yep. So we have 17. There's Tyler from Detroit on the ball also. Number 2 from Detroit puts up a good, or from number 2, Jason from Cleveland. Puts a good fight up for the ball, but the referee gives it over to Chicago. Nice ball in. Oh, what can Chicago do here? Oh, nice save by the keeper for Midwest. The Rafi people from Detroit shows his worth there today. Chicago still back on the ball. Nice point for Chicago. So we're sitting here, very, very close game. Chicago sitting with 3 points, Midwest with 2 points. I'm sure both managers are happy with the performance on this windy day up here in Chicago out of both teams. They're staying very tight.
Windy and cold.
Midwest kick out. Along the ground. Into Chicago. Let's see, can Chicago make them pay for that kick out? And Danny comes up from Chicago, goes wide. So the Midwest, I think, got off with one there on that kick out. Midwest keeper getting set up, getting ready for his kick out. We'll see who will stay on the tee this time for him. Here we go. Kick out into Midwest. And Chicago gets possession of the ball off that Midwest kick out. And Chicago now is on the attack. Number 9 looking nice long strides coming in. And lovely point there. I think that number 9 from Chicago, lovely job. Okay, Midwest getting set up for the kick out again. And Chicago gets possession of the ball. And Midwest is not making it easy for them, though. Midwest gets possession back here. That's Tyler from Detroit up to Declan from Detroit. And then we have Tyler back on the ball. We have Ambrose from Cleveland on the ball. Ronan from Pittsburgh on the ball. Justin Walsh on the ball. Let's see, Justin, what can you do here? Can you finish it first? Ronan Young on the ball. And Ronan Young gets a goal. Happy about that one, Mary. Whenever you see your offspring put one in the back of the net. Great movement there. That was Justin Walsh from Pittsburgh into Ronan from Pittsburgh. And, you know, they would be used to playing together in that situation, even on the they're out there training with the adult men's team, and you definitely see some good stuff happening out of that. Yeah, like I said, I'm really happy where I see Ambrose there from Cleveland. He's getting himself all over the field. There he is on the ball again. And the referee calls halftime, Mary. So I think, look, watching that game there, that was 20 minutes. It took them a while to settle in, you know. Yeah. I was with these Midwest kids in the hotel last night, and they were definitely very excited for the opportunity to play in this tournament. So I think Vince, the manager there, and Garrett Donahue there over there in the Midwest side, will be happy enough with what they've seen out of this team. Chicago, I think, will be happy with what they've seen. Look, that goal was an opportunity that was taken and it was got, and there wasn't much between the teams at the time. Like, do you mean, look, at the minute here, it's 1-2 to 4 points. It's a kick of the ball, like, you know. So definitely very exciting stuff to see, and we're looking forward to the second half. Okay, it looks like we're getting ready here for the second half. So right now we have the Midwest at 1-2 to 4 points Chicago. Tight game. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here in this second half, how both teams come out and get stuck into play. I mean, that's what we're looking for. We want to see these teams come out here and get really right off the bat, you know. Looks like the referee's getting everything together here to get it ready for the throw-in. You can definitely see the wind in the jerseys out there, and you can see the jerseys ruffling in the wind. It's a great day for football. And here we go, folks. Looks like the referee's getting ready. We have the ball in. Breaking ball goes to Midwest. See if bend down, pick it up. Yep, we have, that's Park Donahue there from Detroit on the ball. And unfortunately goes up into the Chicago, gets possession of the ball. Now Chicago's driving forward. Midwest not making it easy for them, but that number 9 from Chicago can move the ball well. We have a nice kick in, and this is Donnie O'Donovan again here. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops this over the bar. And yes, there it is, showing his worth. Well, just like that, Mary, we have a level game.
Yeah, level now, yeah.
Nothing between these two teams.
Very tight, yeah.
Midwest getting ready for the kick out here. We've got movement in the field here. Different players looking for it. Let's see where the goalie's going to go. And that's Ambrose Beach from Cleveland gets the ball. Definitely a strong player on the football. I'm liking what I see out of this fella. And we have, that's Justin Walsh on the ball. And Justin from Pittsburgh looking for his options. Goes out to the far side. And ball passed back in, but really not the pass we were looking for. Chicago on the ball here now. Let's see. And that was I believe that was picked up off the ground. Yep, and that'll be a Midwest ball. Solo and go, yes. Great to see it moving up. Ball goes wide. Okay, Chicago getting ready here. Goalie coming out with the ball, and he's going to take the quick. Let's see here, referee not happy with what he sees. I'm not too sure what was the.
Is the ball moving?
Yeah, possibly the ball was moving. So, and he gives a free in for the Midwest off of that. Who do we have coming up here to take the free? It looks like it's Padraig O'Donoghue. And we have a point there. Yep, and the Midwest goes up 1-3 to 5. It's just tit for tat in this game. It's great to see. I'm sure Chicago won't be happy that they give up that free there for such an easy point for the Midwest, you know, off of their kick out. But I've seen the referee go up and talk to the goalie, so I'm sure the same thing won't happen again. He's coming out, place it on the tee. Let's see, do we have any movement in Chicago there looking for the ball? Big kick out. Big high ball. And who's going to come out of this? Chicago comes out of this with the ball. Number 8 for Chicago. Straight across the field. That's an opportunity for the Midwest here. Getting possession of the ball. Here we go, looking for the hand pass. We have the hand pass over there to Padraig. And just kicks it short. Justin putting good pressure on the goalie. And that's it. We have that's Brendan Shea putting pressure on the Chicago kid. Chicago, number 5, Chicago passes the ball up. Let's see who's going to get possession of this. It looks like this will be a Midwest ball coming out. Yep. Now we've ball movement around. Good movement. Around the back line. Now that's back to the goalie. And here we go, Midwest, number 6. So that's Brendan Shea on the ball again. And the referee gives that free to the Midwest. We have Ambrose from Cleveland coming running right up, uncontested in the middle of the field. He's not the fella you want to be leaving on his own. Okay, moving it around. And takes a swing at it. A lovely point. Who was that got that score from the Midwest? See, when he turns around here, I'll get his number. But that was a lovely point for Midwest. That was number 11. That was Conal Gannon from Cleveland. Lovely job. Ball kicked out. Chicago gets possession of that ball. Chicago moving the ball up. That's Darren Bridges on the ball, number 6. 12 for Chicago. Jerking back and forth. Midwest looks like they get back possession of the ball. Moving up the sideline. Bend on the ball, pick it up. Oh, and the referee does what does he says, a touch on the ground. I guess he didn't see the push in the back right beforehand. Okay, Chicago takes the solo and go. Midwest says no to that. Oh, but he was contested, I think. Let's see, what's the referee giving on this? Okay. So Ambrose from Cleveland moving the ball up. The Padraig O'Donoghue here. Up the young Gannon kid, moving it up. Justin Walsh on the ball. And Justin being heavily pressurized by the Chicago backs. Referee has no problem with what he sees. Midwest gets possession of the ball back again. Let's see here, what are we giving on this one? Okay, Chicago possession of the ball. Referee awards that ball over to Chicago. Number 8 for Chicago moving up the ball. He's looking to see what can he find, and he's looking for number 19, and 19 breaks himself free there for Chicago nicely. A lovely ball in there from him. Can number 8 get to the ball? No. Midwest goalie says no to that as well. He comes out, he's seen what was happening, and he's able to close that bit of space down there before the number 8 from Chicago. So Rafi People, nice work there, the goalie for the Midwest out of Detroit. Chicago ball in. And Rafi People gets possession of the ball. He's making himself visible here in this game as well. Looks like another ball out of bounds, so Chicago ball. Chicago's ball in off the sideline. Number 8 for Chicago on the ball. Midwest is definitely not making it easy for them to work their way in. Danny O'Donovan on the ball. Number 9 for Chicago. And just another wide ball. Good effort, though. Good ball movement by Chicago in there. Unfortunately, didn't come out of that with the score. Midwest goalie getting ready for his kick out. Bit of movement on the field here. Different fellas looking for that ball. They're a little early till he gets ready for the kick out, and here we go. Yeah. Oh, and he gets... Oh. Referee, yep, pushing the back there. Referee sees that and awards the free into Chicago, which, I mean, the solo and goal would make sense there for them, but referee wants to talk to the Midwest player. And Danny O'Donovan ball in. Bad bounce there on the ball, like it just didn't fall right where the number 5 from Chicago thought it would fall. Okay. Yep. Gannon from Cleveland on the ball. Who have we got over there on the far side? Yep, right up the sideline. Looking for somebody to pass the ball to. Oh, Chicago back misses that ball. This is an opportunity here for the Midwest. What can the Midwest do here with this is the question. And Chicago, just the backs do their job, get the ball out, and Chicago's now on the attack. Just like that, the ball turns. Game's very fast nowadays. Okay, good ball moving from Chicago. Looking for their options up front. Into the corner, number 19 from Chicago on the ball. Midwest contesting it. Donnie O'Donovan from Chicago gets that ball again. This lad is dangerous when he gets inside. Oh, referee blows nothing up there. Referee says that's okay. He doesn't see anything that would cause a problem. So Midwest now, and the ball changes just like that. And now the Midwest forwards are on the attack. Justin Walsh. Let's see. Chicago backs. And ball still in. Ball comes out. That's Darren Bridges from Chicago on the ball. Number 6. He gets a good ball up there to number 5. And the Midwest, Pierce Quayle from Toronto, definitely contested that ball and made that a hard pass for them. Let's see what we have here. Looks like a Chicago ball. Okay, ready to go. Ball's in. And Darren Bridges on the ball. Darren says he'll just take this for a spin himself up the sideline. And he's doing well. Darren's moving this ball right up there, and he goes over. He finds Donnie O'Donovan back to Darren Bridges. Bad bounce to the ball. It just doesn't place right where he wants it to be. But he gets possession of the ball. And Midwest backs do their job. And now we're getting it back. They probably would like to see a little bit of a better strategy there for the whenever they're kicking that out. Instead of just blindly kicking it out, they probably should get a bit of a better possession pass on that. And referee calls it back. I believe it was a throw ball.
Yeah,
Okay, the referee's happy with where we are right now. We need a hand pass to start that. Okay. All right, number 5 from Chicago on the ball. And he says he's going to go for it. He drives it in. Just a little bit low, and the Midwest goalie gets it. Chicago not making it easy for the Midwest at all. Chicago comes out of it with the ball. Let's see here what can do. Midwest backs are doing a job, and they're making it very hard to get in there. Yep, Midwest keeper has the ball. He kicks it out. All right, and then we have Conal Gannon from Cleveland gets that ball out. Probably a little bit of better possession passes they'd be looking for once they get the ball up here so they can make a count. But Chicago gets possession of the ball. Running Young contesting that with him. Chicago doing their job and moving it forward right up the sideline. They're constantly looking for Donnie O'Donovan. I see that. Number 10 from Chicago on the ball. I don't think the Chicago sideline's happy there. They're not getting any calls. Midwest moving the ball up nicely. Who have we got from the Midwest up here? Justin Walsh looking for the bunch. Yes, Justin, he's dangerous whenever he gets this ball in a one-on-one situation. Come on, Justin. There you go. Oh. And I think Chicago got away with one there.
it was an open goal.
There was an open goal.
They called that wide.
Yeah. That was a wide ball there. I think definitely Midwest had an opportunity there that they just didn't put to bed. But next one, hopefully it comes along. We'll see something happen out of that. Chicago on the ball. Chicago's kick out. Right up the middle. And right into the Midwest hands. Can Midwest make something happen here? Foot pass at a short distance. We want hand passes there for that. And Chicago takes possession of the ball. Darren Bridges on the ball. Taking that up. That's Brendan Shea there contesting with Darren. And Chicago has Number 12 for Chicago has possession of the ball, moving it forward. Like I said, the one thing is the Midwest is definitely not making it easy. Their back line is definitely congesting the field here, so that Chicago can't easily get up. And Midwest gets possession back. They're looking for options. And that's Conal Gannon on the ball. And he takes that up. And is he going to look for he's getting heavily contested. Referee calls the free. Let's see where we get a solo and go here. That's one of the rules they're using here today. All right, yes, and Running does the solo and go, and off he goes. Let's see what he gets out of here. He swings it. Lovely point. Yep. Running Young gets a point there for the Midwest. Another proud dad moment, I guess, Mary.
Yeah, another proud dad moment.
So 1-5 so there's a goal between these teams. Like I said, you can see it in the kick of the ball, but Midwest would be happy with where they're standing at the minute. These are 20-minute halves that are being played. Number 9 for Chicago, taking off with the ball. Looks like he has good pace, but Ambrose Beach from Cleveland can definitely stay with him. Oh, ball in. Okay. What does the referee call there? The referee gives that ball to the Midwest. And into Chicago's hands. And Chicago juking back and forth, go backwards. And now what are they looking for? Looking for options. Number 11 for Chicago. He's looking for what his options are. And Midwest again congests up that back line. Like I said, they're doing what they're supposed to do, Running Young on the ball. He wheels it up. He's trying to find Justin Walsh. They'd be teammates in Pittsburgh, so they'd definitely be used to playing with each other. See Justin doing his job, and he finds Ambrose. What's Ambrose? Back to Justin. Can he get open? Can he break free? And he does. Referee, yep, he calls out. Right, that's a free in for the Midwest. And Running Young has the ball. See who can run and pop a point here. Lovely point. Nice point from a free there for Running Young. So we're sitting here at 1-6 to the Midwest to 5 points to Chicago. Ball's out. Referee sees that and he gives the free to the Midwest. Let's see, will the solo and go here? This is a, yep. Okay. Ambrose on the ball. And the referee's playing advantage at the minute. He lets it go. Let's see if we got anybody in there. Nope. Chicago cleans that up. Let's see. Oh, Midwest gets it back again here. Let's see. Oh, and he turns and he shoots just wide of the post there. Like that would have been a nice score there if it would have happened, but good effort. Chicago kick out. Chicago goalie's looking at his option. Good kick out too on that goalie. And 9 finds it. 9 for Chicago's looking for his options. He drives it up the field. Let's see, can Chicago get possession of this? And that's James Herman from Detroit up to Pádraig Quayle. And that's Brendan Shea, I believe, moving the ball up. And he finds Darren Bridges on the other team. I don't think that's the pass he was looking for. But Darren found himself in the right place, and he's taking advantage of that. Moving right up the field. Nobody's stopping him on the... He's a man on a mission here. Definitely running up. Let's see what he's going to do here, how he's going to finish the ball. Oh, and the Midwest goalie's in the right place. I think that Midwest goalie... Rafi People, he's been earning his wages today. That's Running Young on the ball. He drives it up forward. He's looking for Justin Walsh. This is probably going to be a tandem that you're going to see here in the Midwest team up in the forward line. Over to Ambrose Beach from Cleveland. Lovely ball. And that looks like that one over to... is what's the Midwest going to do here? Oh, there's an opportunity here. Oh, just misses on an opportunity. Listen, the Midwest are knocking on the door of another goal here. At times, they've had their opportunities. They're just not getting that finish in, but they're definitely keeping themselves in the hunt here on one. I think there could be another one in the future. Ball kicked and ball wide. That was, I think that was Padraig Quayle there from up in Toronto. But I'd definitely be impressed here. I think the Midwest backs are doing their job. Whenever Chicago gets in there tight on the goal line, it looks like the Midwest backs are closing it down and not giving them many opportunities. Chicago kick out right up the middle of the park. This number 9 from Chicago definitely is a good man in the middle of the field there. He finds number 8 for Chicago. Bounce of the ball. And that, I believe, is Tyler. Tyler from Detroit on the ball. Okay, Midwest is going to get another opportunity here. That could be a ball touched on the ground, but no, it's a free out to Chicago. See how we got Chicago moving the ball up the far sideline. Getting put under pressure. But Midwest, yes, Midwest gets possession of that ball. And let me see here, we have Ronan Young on the ball. And who does he find? We have Midwest on the attack here. Let's see what the Midwest can do here. I'm sure they probably want to find their time here, get their legs under them, and find the proper way to get in here. They're sitting in a good place at the minute on the scoreboard. So they probably want to play this more strategically. There you go. Ronan finds himself. He breaks free. And now it looks like they're maybe look working on the clock a little bit here, Mary, instead of the scoreboard. I'm a big fan of working on the scoreboard myself, not the clock, like, you know.
Me too. It's a lot better to watch as well.
Okay. Ball kicked up. Does Midwest come away with the ball here? Midwest does come away with the ball. Okay. And we have, and that's it. And the game is over. And Midwest will be very happy with that to get a winning game there in their first game out today at 1-6 to 5 points. Scrappy enough of a game. I really don't think there was that much between the two teams. I think Chicago will be disappointed they didn't come away with a win. But Mary, anything on the game?
No, I mean, it was a great match. It's very competitive and it's very close, and it could have gone either way. But both teams missed opportunities, and you know, it's just great to see them out here, and you know, the youth program and building on what we have in the future.
Yeah, and like, you know, with the USJ having, you know, the Junior All Ireland team, I think this will be an opportunity for managers to be able to watch this game and look at up and coming talent. And I think this is definitely a way for to bring together probably the top minors in the country and have them compete against each other for the USJ junior team managers to be able to see them all in one place at one time. But Mary, thank you for your work on the camera. It's appreciated. Well, and I guess you'll tune in again probably for the next game, right?
Yeah, we're going to live stream all day long, so keep watching on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay, over and out.